So after the tobacco's had its 4-month sweat that you saw, its preliminary fermentation, the tobacco now is dry. It's been fully cured, and not only fully cured, it's got its first sweat or its first fermentation, which we actually took the moisture and the fluid directly from the farm away from that tobacco. So now that the tobacco is dry, the next thing that's going to happen, it's going to have to be cased or wetted. And the first thing, if you could envision, this is almost a conduit of humidity. This ponytail, we call it in Spanish, where we tie this in 35 leaves. So they're going to take a really fine mist of water, and they're going to do the top of the ponytail. And the reason is because they want to saturate this, so this becomes a conduit of humidity. The next thing they're going to do is they're going to open this up like a flower and take water in a 360-degree radius and apply this water so it's moisture. The next thing, if you look to my left, you'll see the next thing that these young men do is they're going to shake this tobacco. And the reason they're going to shake this tobacco, like you see right here, is because he wants to take the live water droplets out. The next thing he's going to do is, if you look below me, he's going to tie 10 hands, or approximately 350 to 360 leaves, together with a nylon rope around. And he's going to stand it up where the tobaccos are going to stand up on their ponytails, which we'll show you right here in the beginning. And when that happens, we're going to put it on this visqueen that you see back here. And the reason we're doing that is we want all those water droplets to run down where that ponytail or that conduit of humidity is. And what we're going to do is we're going to build an updraft and a downdraft of humidity. The reason we line the floors with visqueen is because concrete absorbs moisture. And what we want to do is we want that moisture to rise, and then we lay burlap over the top of it. The reason we lay burlap over the top is so you have a dissipation of humidity. Because what we don't want is we don't want to cause any mold. We want that tobacco to be free and aerate and have a tremendous amount of oxygen. We'll leave that tobacco here for approximately 14 hours in what we call a rest period. Tomorrow morning when we open up that tobacco, it's going to be beautiful, elastic, and silky, and then we're going to start the initial fermentation process all over again. In this fermentation process, now we're going to build these tobaccos up to between 103 and 105 degrees Fahrenheit. And depending on what type of tobacco is how long the fermentation process is going to be.